100 times 10 have I descended the dark way that led into the light, and as many times have I ascended from the darkness into light, my strength and power renewed. Now for a time I descend, and the men of Chem shall know me no more. But in a time, yet unborn, I shall rise again, mighty and potent, requiring an accounting of those left behind me. Then be aware, O men of Chem, if you have falsely betrayed my teaching, for I shall cast you down from your higher state into the darkness of the caves from which you came. It was written in a time the language had meaning to those of that time only. For the 21st century it is misunderstood. To understand, one must be from that time or go back to that time in order to know what I was saying. Now for interpretations. 1. In a time yet unborn means I shall not be born into this world. I shall take possession of another body, as I have always done, as written in Prime Creator, the Divine Mother. 2. Requiring an accounting of those left behind me means requiring an accounting of myself for those left behind through my own choices and actions. 3. Then be aware, O men of Chem, means beware, dear J, dear Thoth. 4. If you have falsely betrayed my teaching, for I shall cast you down from your higher state into the darkness of the caves from which you came, means beware, Thoth. If you falsely betray your teaching upon yourself, you shall return to the darkness by doing of the bad deeds and wrong mindset, for you shall cast yourself backwards until yet again I call you back to the light. Clearly the 21st century would love a saviour. A saviour means anyone will do, because then you don't have to do nothing, resulting in no spiritual growth. Many would love to blame governments and corporations as the cause and issues of earth. Yet this is false. Prime Creator is everything and loves all unconditionally. The only judging is the judgment we place upon ourselves, hence the teachings above, hence the teachings of the tablets. It is an inside job, not an outside one. When I, Thoth, hold myself as above, then the whole outside world is accounted for. Correcting the teachings of the Emerald Tablets. The tablets were a story about self, using metaphors of an outside approach of explaining the inner workings of man and woman. Cast away all troubles of another. Allow them to be, for they must do the same as you, for if not, they cast only themselves back to the cave. When you read the tablets, think of self, not the external world, not even history. Think now, think you. That's the Emerald Tablets.